You walked in, and instantly, your body changed. You know exactly what I mean. You are about to enter a place full of people. Maybe it is a restaurant, a classroom, a wedding, a party where you only know one person. And before you even open the door, something happens inside you. Your chest tightens slightly. You become aware of your face. You think about what expression you're making. You wonder if you look normal just standing there. And then you walk in, and for a split second, it feels like the entire room shifts toward you, like a wave of attention that hits you the moment you cross the threshold. And your brain goes into overdrive. Am I walking normally? Where do I look? What do I do with my hands? Does anyone know I do not know where to sit? Can people tell I am nervous? All of that. In about 4 seconds, before you have said a single word to anyone. Or maybe this version is more familiar. You are already inside, you are sitting down, you are part of the group, and then you do something small. You laugh too loudly at something. You mispronounce a word. You reach for something and knock it over. You call someone by the wrong name. And in that exact moment, time slows down. You feel the heat rise in your face. You feel your heart do something strange. You feel every eye in the room turn toward you, even if they did not actually turn toward you. And the worst part? The moment passes in 2 seconds. Life continues. The conversation moves on. Nobody mentions it, but inside your head, it is still happening. You are still in that moment, still feeling the heat, still replaying exactly what happened and exactly what your face did and exactly what everyone must have thought. And then later, maybe hours later, maybe that night in bed, it comes back. Just that moment, that small, forgettable 2-second moment, and your brain replays it with perfect clarity. The sound, the feeling, the imagined reaction of everyone around you, and you lie there thinking, why am I still thinking about this? Here is why. Your brain has a system designed specifically to monitor how other people see you. It is called the spotlight effect, and it was one of the most important systems your ancestors ever had, because thousands of years ago, if people in your group started watching you differently, started paying attention to you in a certain way, that was a warning sign. It meant something was wrong. It meant you might be rejected, cast out, left alone. And being left alone in the ancient world meant you did not survive. So your brain evolved to be obsessively sensitive to social attention, to feel it immediately, to fear it instinctively, to treat it like a threat even when there is no threat. But here is what the research actually shows. Psychologists at Cornell University ran a study on exactly this. They asked people to walk into a room in an embarrassing situation and estimate how many people noticed. Every single person dramatically overestimated how much attention they received. Every single one. Because the people in the room were not focused on the person walking in. They were focused on themselves, their own conversation, their own appearance, their own anxiety about how they were coming across. Nobody had spare attention to give. Think about the last time you were in a crowded place, a bus, a metro, a busy street, a waiting room full of strangers. How much time did you spend genuinely observing other people, really studying them, forming opinions about them, remembering details about them? Almost none. You were in your own head, thinking about your own things, existing inside your own experience. And every single other person in that space was doing exactly the same thing. Every person on that bus was inside their own head. The person who saw you trip thought about it for maybe 1 second before returning to whatever they were thinking about before, because you were a 2-second interruption in a day full of their own thoughts. Not a headline, not a story they would tell later, just a moment that passed. But you gave it an hour of your energy, maybe more, and that is the real cost of the spotlight effect. Not the embarrassment, not the moment itself, but everything you spend afterward on something nobody else is carrying. And it goes beyond embarrassment. Think about how many times you did not do something because of what people might think. You did not speak up in the meeting because you were afraid your voice would shake. You did not go to the gym because you were afraid people would look at you. You did not post the thing, start the thing, say the thing, wear the thing, try the thing, because in your mind, the spotlight was already on you, the judgment was already happening, the audience was already watching, and the audience was never there. Here's the last thing. The moments you are most ashamed of, the ones you still carry, the ones that wake you up at 3 a.m. for no reason. The people who were there do not,